Hello YouTube, time for a really short bonus stream because I have the time to knock out the last, what, 2 N7 missions before we do Arrival. We'll stop the missile attack, why not? I'm right here. I read that? Is it? Oh, it's on Franklin, right, it's on the moon. It's... yeah, there we go. Darwin was in the way, what a surprise. Scans detect an Alliance colony defended by a Javelin Mark II missile base. A distress signal indicates that the base is compromised by Batarians who have launched 2 missiles at the Alliance colony. Total destruction of colony is imminent, 0 probability of survivors if missile strike. Find the control panel in the Javelin Mark II missile base. Time of impact calculated. Landing party will have 5 minutes to deactivate the missiles after shuttle touchdown. Wait, 5 minutes after I touch down, I can just come back in a year's time and land, and that's when the 5-minute timer starts? Gasp. Take Tali. We'll take her on. There was a duck here, it's gone now. That is good humour. That is good humour. Imagine learning. Wouldn't be us, chat. Wouldn't be us. Actually, you know what? Let's not do the cozy cube. Let's give you all an incentive. Guns. Oh, the stream boss thing is messed up. Please, OBS, play ball. I think that's roughly central.
Warning.
Back to shooting stuff.
Are approaching target.
There was a battle here.
But it's gone now. Oh my god, that joke wrote itself. That was just a calamity of errors. I don't know if the collective noun for errors is a calamity, but I just wanted to say calamity. How much would you hate me for me to stream Pokemon Stadium 2 instead of doing the Arrival DLC? Blink, I could never hate you.
Ambush incoming.
But this is a democracy, you know, you have the right and the ability to do that. God knows you've got the points for it.
Soften them up.
Could maybe do it twice. Be right back, just increasing the channel point reward cost.
Too late. Now you're dead.
Tyler just got absolutely destroyed. Repairing his Tally. She'll be fine. She'll walk it off. Squeeze me. I won't be fine.
I am Krogan.
Death to you. Tally up. Tally's up. They're all dead. In some games, you can test for that by listening to the music. In this game, if your companion stands up, everything is fine.
Too late. Now you're dead.
I'm just looking for stuff, but I don't think there's anything else. How is it fair your teammates can be revived, but you can't? I mean, they don't have Medi-Gel.
Nothing can hurt me.
They never pick it up. Only I pick up the Medi-Gel, apparently. I like how, because these are plot ones, plot related, you have to. They give you fewer. Why did I just try to warp shields? That never works. Hey. Wish you could romance Krogan. I feel like that'd be so funny. It would be amusing. Where is it? There it is. Implications of that are a little horrifying. Be like, my darling, I know that bureaucrat was annoying. You so could his hand off as a gift. That'd be so cool.
Therefore, only one missile can be stopped. Use the kill switch code to save your selected target.
Oh no, chat. Do I save the Spaceport Industrial District, apply kill switch to protect aligned interests and tactical viability, albeit at the cost of hundreds of lives, or the Residential District, the capital city, apply kill switch here to save the city and hundreds of lives, with its industrial area destroyed. However, this colony will no longer be viable and will have to be evacuated. I'm gonna sip. You know what? I'd do it as a poll, but there's only like 3 of you chatting, 4 of you chatting. It's not worth it. First response gets it. It's the Residential District. I'm saving the people's lives. I know what corporate overlords would say. Yes, and that is why I chose to save the Residential District. Prevented Batarian radicals from destroying Colin and Franklin. Protect the colony's residential core. Thousands of lives saved. Was it it was 75,000, right? The last thing I need to buy on the Citadel. Right, how am I doing on the old fuel front? That should be enough.
We have used half our fuel.
No, no, not my fuel. I need that. I don't need that. That's the joke. What a gas. Lena, cloaked, is a methane-clouded hothouse planet. Its lack of a metal-rich core and significant magnetosphere allows for an easy scan, which reveals mining equipment on its surface. It can be deduced that this mining occurred within the last 5 years. Any longer, and the machines would have been worn down to nothing by the excessive heat and dust storms of hot iron oxide. Need to manage fuel. What is this? FTL? That's a blast from the past, Ari. My bones, they turn to dust. Orbital distance 1.4 AU, orbital period 1.7 Earth years, radius 6,197 kilometers, day length 36.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 37.64 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 365 Celsius, 1 degree Celsius for every day of Earth's year. Surface gravity 1G. Not the sun.
I have detected an anomaly.
FTL isn't that old. Blink, do you want to revise that statement? That came out when I was at university. Please bear with us while we have a history lesson. 2012? Let you have your delusions, that's fair. Sanctum is proof of the old spacer adage, just because it's called a garden world doesn't mean it's a picnic. Freezing ice storms cover the poles and temperate zones, leaving a narrow strip of habitable land at the equator. Dry, but windy, this area is home to Sanctum's minimal terrestrial plant life. The planet has yet to develop land-based animals, though invertebrates grow quite large in its pelagic seas. Mining, referred to as ice cracking at anywhere but the equator, is a common employment on Sanctum. The planet is rich in platinum and palladium deposits, as well as boron, which is locally used in semiconductor doping. Travel advisory: carbon dioxide levels on Sanctum can reach 5,000 parts per million during thermal inversions. Travellers should carry a breath mask at all times and consult the Sanctum World Weather Service for warnings. Travel advisory: piracy is at a 14-year global high on Sanctum. Visitors should take appropriate security precautions. Population 257,300. Colony founded 2169. Capital Vulpes. Oh. That's a Fox. Orbital distance 2.6 AU. Orbital period 4.2 Earth years. Radius 6,651 kilometers. Day length 69. Nice. 0.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.4 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature negative 50 Celsius mean. 4 Celsius equator. Surface gravity 1.2 G.
Back to Captain Nerum when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners. Report back to Captain Nerum when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners.
That's Mortimer again. They thought we wouldn't
Road
notice.
Something on our sensors.
Distress beacon detected on initial sweep is confirmed to be a fabrication set in place to lure unsuspecting ships into orbit for pirate ambush. Preliminary scans indicate that shutting down false distress beacon, they typoed the word "the" there, will stop the Blue Sun's transmission and disable their ambush site. Surface scans show Blue Sun's communication signatures concentrated around a shuttle hangar bay. Do a quick save. I don't know why I'm taking Talia and Garrus again. I just am. Not Garrus. Grunt. Oh, that poor guard. Oh, I'm about to do terrible things to you, my guy. I've got the delete button. That was ambitious with an SMG, even with the Locust. It's amazing how there are all these like rocks that are the right height to hide behind.
Combat drone away!
Okay, turns out not so ambitious. I just had to be in cover for it to be accurate fire.
You're hitting me! Too late! Now you're dead!
Chat, I'm sorry that rocket just hit you. That's on me. And they're all dead. What was that data pad? Or a prompt to pick up a data pad. That was on the ground there. Cool. Doop-de-doop-de-doo.
The shuttle just landed outside the southern entrance. Get out there and take them out, now.
How well did that work for you? It didn't.
Due to concerns over employee safety, the Brunfeld mining facility has been closed until further notice.
Let's get a lot less safe now. I forgot to reload.
This should stop them enough.
Don't shoot the drone. Got shot in the back of the head. God, that gas shotgun is just nasty at range.
I am Rogan!
And they're dead. Did I seriously leave the two shortest N7 missions until the end? That seems perfectly on brand. Yeah, it really does blink. Oh well. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. It's, you know, content for the YouTube algorithm, I guess. To have just like a half-hour video. The MCA capacitor. Ta da da da.
the Blue Suns are hiring people to take out some dumbass vigilante on Omega. I'm gonna go show them how it's done. Wish me luck.
Oh no. Ah, I should have brought that dumbass vigilante with me. Curses! I might have had something to say. But there's no door. Huh. Privacy doesn't exist in the future, I guess? I mean, to be fair, it's arguable whether it exists now, but also there's one toilet for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 28 people sleep in this dormitory with one toilet. Truly, those corporate overlords. Cost-saving measures. Bored me to assume 30 minutes is short enough to appease the algorithm? It's not. I know it's not. I'm trying to be hopeful. What's the thing? Copium?
Due to Phillips' brilliant expansion of the northern mining tunnels into the mess hall last week, our small facility will be closing indefinitely. All teams will be transferred to the nearest starbase shortly.
Yeah, you shouldn't dig into the mess hall. That is a problem. Oh, please be wrong.
Time to fight! I am proven!
Just went to the autosaves at the bottom. You can't... and that's usually when they finish. You know, when you clear. One toilet, but 1, 2, 4 water coolers. Maybe we should start rating things by the toilet to water cooler ratio. $28 beds, Aaron. Well, it's 28 beds. Who knows how many people were in that? Because they could sleep on the bunks in shifts.
We've got a major haul coming in from that dig site, boys. Move all the unsorted cargo to the mines to make room.
And then sort it. Oh, the Truckcoon is supporting me from another world comes out next week. The week today, actually. If no one's curious / interested. If I make enough at the con this weekend, I might buy it.
You are,
Hey,
you
Geth
won't
Parry
make
unit.
it out of here alive.
How you doing? I am hungry. I'm flagging. I'm nearly at the end of the stream. But you're welcome to stay as long as you want. Oh look, an Amir. Oh look, 2 Emirs. Want to make it worse, think about it's being shared by different species. Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing we all have the same biology, anatomy, right? That one toilet fits all. Oh, I should not have said that. I should not have said it that way. I made immediate regret. There's no way, right? There's absolutely no way this works. Yeah, they're too heavy. Oh, Grunt took that to the face.
It's going to explode!
It exploded. Now what? Did you not see the part where I just took out the 2 Emir mechs?
Nothing can hurt me.
Oh, whoops. That shotgun is mean. never really been a shotgun person in games, but that one looks fun to use. Did you seriously just say time to die and standing out of cover? Imagine the aftermath of a Krogan using that toilet. I'm trying not to, if I'm being honest.
One down.
Good, thanks for asking. You hungry? Pasta I can share? Hell yeah! I'm not going to turn down free pasta. Nah, you keep your pasta. I'll be eating shortly. Checking for, you know, money. Although I don't think I'm getting that last thing from the Citadel. Ooh, money. This is the other 1800 credits. Yup. DMCA. Okay, so that's probably all the money. Everyone's always asking how can I stick my bits into the alien and never asking how toxic is alien excrement. That, you know what, Blink, that's fair. That is fair. Perhaps that's a job sim game waiting to be made. Alien plumbing simulator. Client agent incoming. Authorization Captain Neuron. Interrogation logs. An agent from the prospective client arrived today. The client has asked for discretion, which raised a few red flags. On Commander Santiago's suggestion, I plan to persuade the agent to divulge the nature and location of the cargo. Protein artifact confirmed. Well, that didn't take long. The client's agent folded under minimum pressure. Commander Santiago's hunch was correct. The client hopes to hire us to move a protein artifact from the dig site. With a little more pressure, the agent should gladly give up the location of the dig site itself. I mean, safely disposing of alien waste, I could see that being a really gnarly incremental progression game. I could see that, yeah. Dig site location confirmed. It took some persuasion, but the agent gave up the location of the dig site. I'm dispatching ships and men to the location now. Santiago ought to be pleased. That protein artifact is worth much more than we'd ever get for transporting it. Oh, please tell me this leads to another N7 mission. Capacitor, resistor, whoop. And we purchased new tab for your studies. You must say, very excited. That new tech is always exciting. I hope it does everything you need it to do with a minimum of fuss. Shepard just got stuck on a door again. I'm having flashbacks to when I played Mass Effect 1 and the exact same thing happened. I beeped that boop. See, when it was
We've done it.
Deactivate, I didn't figure, for some silly me for not, but I didn't really figure it would be a self-destruct sequence. Deactivated distress beacon at Brunfeld mining facility, eliminated resistance, got the experience, got the money, got the iridium. Okay, so my journal is now empty, apart from arrival. So that's exciting. We should install Linux on it. Well, and just use it as a like Microsoft Surface, but obviously Linux based. Plumbing's probably the most underrated technology of all time now I think about it. Absolutely, Blink. People shit on it all the time. And that's what gets me banned from all the social media platforms. I'm just going to read this and think about what I did. While monitoring outgoing transmissions sent by the mysterious leader of the Collectors to his minions on the battlefield, Cerberus intelligence experts also intercepted incoming transmissions. The signals were encrypted commands sent to the Collector General from a source outside the galaxy. This directing intelligence is likely the Reaper that refers to itself as Harbinger. I mean, we knew that. The subtitles told us that. This indicates that the Collector General, previously thought of as a puppeteer-like figure, was essentially a mere conduit through which Harbinger mobilized the Collector's mission to protect and nurture an embryonic Reaper by providing it a steady supply of humans. In this way, the Collectors allowed the Proto-Reaper to incorporate the human genome into its own construction, though why a Reaper would want such a thing is still unclear. Oh, something new. Did I read Collector General? I don't think so, but I think it probably was like, hey, you've opened the codex onto this entry. Boom. It's not new anymore. Cerberus senior biologists believed until recently that the Collectors were coordinated by a biotically active caste, similar to other insectoid alien species. New evidence suggests the Collectors have a singular commander, a so-called Collector General, that has never been seen on the battlefield. Instead, it selects its minions as remote platforms for its consciousness in a process that has been likened to a biological hack, or a cybernetic version of demonic possession. It's either biology or cybernetics, it's one of the two. The Collector General can send a secure signal to any one of its minions, smoothly take control of their motor functions, and awaken their previously dormant biotic potential. In a matter of seconds, even the lowliest Collector drone can be upgraded to a battle-hardened biotic commander. If the Collector dies, the General can simply activate and control another body. Post-mortem analysis reveals that this command signal relies on cybernetic implants directly installed in the Collector's cerebellums, but how the technology functions is presently unknown. Coordinating sensory input and motor function simultaneous with remotely amplifying biotic abilities is beyond the grasp of current human science. Why such an advanced species would be interested in humans is puzzling. More disturbing still, victims of the Collectors say the General has spoken to them and referred to itself by a human name, Harbinger. Geth technology. The most difficult aspect of Geth existence for organics to comprehend is that a body is meaningless to Geth. The biped form, commonly perceived as a Geth, is nothing more than a mobile platform. A Geth software, hundreds of programs whose interactions mimic organic consciousness, can be installed in any given hardware. The Geth that was a bipedal soldier an hour ago may now be a quadruped heavy armature, and in another hour might be a starship. That is some career progression. Between tasks, Geth programs upload to gigantic space station mainframes that allow billions of programs to exchange thoughts and memories with minimal lag. Don't they know humans are the main character of the galaxy? They don't blink. That's the shame of it all. The claim that the Geth are an example of the extreme risk posed by AI development is misleading. As opposed to the top-down design of organic created AIs, in which hardware and software are specifically designed to achieve consciousness, Geth are a bottom-up model. No, they're not. That wouldn't be allowed on Twitch. They were never intended to possess more than animal-level trainable reasoning. Designed as VI-driven robots, not significantly different from modern security mechs, Geth consciousness developed as their adaptive learning programs interacted with one another via network processing. The Geth codebase discovered that 3 individual robots using a wireless local network to form a single mind could perform many tasks more efficiently than they could as individuals. As these local networks were more heavily exploited... Sorry, 1 second. I had to yawn. They reached a critical mass of processing, achieving consciousness. Modern Geth retain this remarkable interconnectivity, constantly exchanging data with one another and networking to increase their cognitive abilities. To Geth, these mind-sharing abilities are as natural and unconscious as breathing is to most organics. Breathing's an autonomic function, don't you know? Right, one last thing to do then, before wrapping up for Arrival on Friday, is double check the price of the thing in the Citadel. YouTube, obviously, you already know the answer because I checked last time, but it's been a few days and I can't remember. Thank YouTube and their advanced knowledge. I know, right? They never let me know anything. Like, YouTube knows all of the things, but they never let me know anything in the comments. Quite rude, actually. Wonder what it would be like to interact with a singular Geth program. Well, based on that codex entry, I guess it'd be like talking to a dog? Animal level trainable intelligence? Obviously you can train more animals than just dogs, but they're the most obvious example. Just one that can talk back. I mean, there's that recording that Legion plays, right? The first time a Geth asked if they had a soul and the creator was scared. Nope. Nope. Yep. So the back of it clips through a support pillar, the front of it clips through the car next to it. Amazing. One last time. Is Isaac Newton the most dangerous son of a bitch in the galaxy?
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, serviceman
he is.
Burnside, what
Good
is
to know,
Newton's
chat.
first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
But also, you're non-binary if you have someone to ask it out, like, not in an offensive way, I just want to ask about the biology of queer people. But I support queer rights, I'm unfortunately not educated in the topic. Yes, I am non-binary. Please do ask. Warning, centrifugal pseudogravity in use on the Citadel. Dropped objects and persons jumping will fall towards the windows. I've never read that before. That is funny. Also, can't remember where that shop is, so I'm going to go the wrong way. Calling it now. It's upstairs. Sure. Have I gone to the right shop? Let's find out. I did, and I cannot afford it, as I suspected. How do you feel people putting you in a box? How do you deal with people putting you in a box when you don't belong to either of them? It depends on the person, largely. You know, if they're people who I know aren't doing it maliciously, it's a gentle correction and I move on. If I know they're doing it maliciously, I just walk away because I can't change their minds. So it's just not worth my time or effort to try and do so. A lot of the time. Sometimes I'll stay and fight, but there's enough trouble for trans people in the world right now that you have to pick your battles. Or we have to pick our battles, sorry. There's also option C, of course. Aggressive compassion and kindness. I've deployed that before. And yes, as Iris pointed out, got to stay safe. Right, I think that's all the content in the game. Minus arrival, obviously. So let's go feed the fish. Pet the space hamster. Which again, I maintain is just someone saying squeak. Fish fed. Hamster petted. Toilet used. Right, prep terminals, messages. Chat, I forgot to do it. Let's have a date with the husbando. hot. That's it. It's, Hey, Thane, I'm just gonna rest. Yeah, cuddles. With his coat sticking through my face. I thought the hamster was just a guy saying sweet blink. Thank you for confirming. Can we shower together? Oh, we can't shower together. But that's it. We get a rather tame kiss with Thane. We can sit on his lap. We can cuddle him in bed. I hope you've all got your romance worth out of the husbando. Because Mass Effect 3, we're going back to Liara. The heart is a fickle thing. You all voted for that. Speaking of voting for that, there is currently a poll going on the Discord server about what I played next. Resident Evil 2 is currently winning by 1 vote. Darksiders is in last place with 2, including Angels, and Defiance is firmly in the middle with 3. So currently, it looks like Resident Evil 2 will be the next game on the channel. OG Guns. I've already played the remake like 6 times on the channel. I'm not going to make people sit through it again. Liara is best girl. Had multiple questions. The first one, my then USM BF now transitioned. I've seen genuine hatred for him. Why he's always so worried about being attacked. Oh yeah, Geth Prone. It's awful out there for trans people. Obviously, it's better in some countries than others, but you know, I'm happy that your partner's found himself and hopefully is doing what he can to be safe. It's not nice out there right now. But then we'll remember that kiss for the rest of his life. You're not wrong, Unstebadeus. You are not wrong. And going back to Geth Pyron's comment, I'm glad that, you know, you're accepting of your partner. Because that is not always a given. Many trans people have found. Well, short bonus stream. We got to sit and cuddle with the husbando. We got to pet the space hamster one last time. The next time I stream this, unless anyone does anything in chat to say otherwise, will be on Friday, which is 2 days from now, as of time of recording. And we'll do the Arrival DLC. Did I feed the fish? You know, Blink. I'm pretty sure I did, but I'll do it again. It'll be the Arrival DLC. And then that will be us done with Mass Effect 2. Short 3-game break. I say short 3-game break, you know. A 3-game break before coming back to Mass Effect 3 to round out the trilogy. And then we'll figure it out from there. I know I've got games on the schedule on the Discord server, which if you want to join, swing by the Twitch channel and ask, and we'll give you an invite code. It's not public knowledge because that stops bots getting in. Yeah, so that's the plan for the foreseeable. Obviously, if I have the Callisto Protocol for my sub goal, that will be inserted into the schedule as the next game, no matter what I'm playing when I hit that number. I haven't told anyone that number. Or we'll just play it in October, whichever happens first. But I will be back tomorrow with some more co-working. YouTube, if you haven't swung by the co-working streams, you're missing out on ducks and lo-fi and chill vibes. I like to think it's a good time. YouTube, as ever, let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Please do subscribe to the channel or follow me at twitch.tv/comradebubbles if you want to support me in other ways. There are some things you could do in the video description. But as ever, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay wholesome. Much love to you all. Goodbye.